Wait. What light is it in the window over there? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Rise, beautiful sun, and kill the jealous moon, which is already sick and pale with grief because Juliet, her maid, is more beautiful than she. Don't be her maid, since she's jealous. The moon's virginity makes her look sick and green, and only fools hold on to their virginity. Throw it off. It is my lady. Oh, it is my love. Oh, I wish she knew I loved her. She's talking, but isn't saying anything. Why is that? Her eyes are speaking. I'll respond no, I am too bold. It's not to me she speaks. Two of the most beautiful stars in the sky had to go off on some business, and begged her eyes to twinkle in their place until they return. If her eyes were in the sky and the stars were in her head, the brightness of her cheeks would overwhelm the stars just as daylight outshines a lamp. And her eyes in the night sky would shine so brightly that birds would start singing, thinking it was day. Look how she leans her cheek against her hand. I wish I was a glove on that hand so I could touch that cheek.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, why must you be Romeo? Deny your father and give up your name. Or, if you won't change your name, just swear your love to me and you'll give up being a Capulet.
Should I listen longer, or respond now to these words?
Only your name is my enemy. You'd be yourself even if you cease to be a Montague. What's a Montague, after all? It's not a hand, foot, arm, face, or any other body part. Oh, change your name. What's the significance of a name? The thing we call a rose would smell as sweet even if we called it by some other name. So even if Romeo had some other name, he would still be perfect. Romeo, take off your name which really has no connection to who you are and take all of me instead.
I take you at your word. If you call me your love, I'll take a new name. From now on I'll never again be Romeo.
Who are you? Hiding in the darkness and eavesdropping on my private thoughts.
I don't know how to tell you who I am by using a name. I hate my name, dear saint, because it is your enemy. If I had it written down, I would tear up the word.
Even not yet even heard you say 100 words, yet I recognize the sound of your voice. Aren't you Romeo, the Montague?
It'll be neither of those things, my love, if you dislike them.
How and why did you come here? The orchard walls are high and difficult to climb, and it will mean your death, because of who you are, if any of my family finds you here.
I flew over these walls on the wings of love. No stone wall can keep love out. Whatever a man in love can do, love will make him attempt to do it. Therefore your relatives can't stop me.
If they see you, they'll murder you.
I am more concerned about the look in your eye than I would be with 20 of your relatives with swords. If you just look at me with love, their hatred would not be able to touch me.
I'd give the world to make sure they do not see you here.
The darkness of night will hide me from their eyes. And if you don't love me, then let them find me. I'd rather they killed me in hatred than experience the prolonged death of life without your love.
Who told you how to find my bedroom?
Love, which spurred me to come and find you. Love advised me, while I lent love my eyes. I'm no a sailor. Still, even if you were on the shore across the farthest sea, I would set out to find you.
The darkness of night masks my face, or else you'd see me blushing about the things you heard me say tonight. I would gladly stick to the proper manners of courtship and deny everything I said. But, instead, goodbye good manners. Do you love me? I know you will answer yes, and I will trust you. But your swears may turn out to be false. They say that Zeus laughs when lovers lie. O noble Romeo, if you really love me, say it in truth. Or if you think I'm letting myself be won too easily, then I'll frown and act superior and unapproachable so that you'll woo me. But if that's not necessary, then I would never act that way. In truth, beautiful Montague, I like you too much. which might make it seem as if I am overly silly and flirtatious. But trust me, gentlemen, it'll prove to be more faithful than girls who act coy and standoffish. I probably should have acted more standoffish, I confess. But you overheard me talking about my passion for you before I knew you were there. So please forgive me, and don't condemn me for so quickly falling in love when it was only revealed to you because the dark night let you discover it.
Lady, I swear by the sacred moon, which outlines in silver the tops of these fruit trees.
Please don't swear by the moon, the unreliable moon, which changes its position in the sky each month. I do not want your love to end up being similarly variable.
What should I swear by?
Don't swear at all. Or, if you must swear, swear by your magnificent self, which is the God I worship like an idol, and I'll believe you.
If my heart's dear love.
Well, don't swear. Although you bring me joy, I can't take joy in this exchange of promises tonight. It's too wild, thoughtless, sudden. It's too much like lightning, which disappears before you can even say, "It's lightning." My love, good night. Our love, which now is like a flower bud, may blossom in the summer air into a beautiful flower by the next time we meet. Good night. I hope you feel in your heart the same sweet calm and rest that I feel in mine.
Are you going to leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction could you have tonight?
If we exchanged vows of love.
I pledged my love before you even requested it, but now I wish I could take that promise back to give again.
You'll take back your vow? Why, my love?
In order to generously give it to you again. But in wishing for something I have already. My generosity to you is as endless as the sea, my love as deep as the sea. The more love I give you, the more I have. Both are infinite. I hear a noise from inside. Dear love, goodbye. Just a second, Norse. Sweet Montague, be true. State for a moment. I'll come right back.
Oh, blessed night. Because it's night, I'm scared that all this is a dream. It is too wonderful to be real.
3 words, dear Romeo, and then good night. If your love is honorable and you want to marry me, send me word tomorrow. You'll find a messenger who will come to you, and you can tell that messenger when and where we will be married. All my fortunes will lay at your feet and follow you, my lord, all over the world. Juliet will be right there. But if your intentions are not honorable, I beg you, in a second, I'm coming, to give up your efforts to win me and leave me to grieve. I'll send the messenger tomorrow.
My soul depends on it.
1,000 times good night.
It is 1,000 times worse to leave you. A lover goes toward his beloved as joyfully as a schoolboy leaving his books. But when a lover leaves his beloved, he is as unhappy as a schoolboy on his way to school.
PSST. Romeo. PSST. Oh, I wish I could cry out like a falconer, so I could call my little falcon to return to me. Stuck as I am in my fumble's house, I have to be quiet. Otherwise I would tear open the cave where Echo sleeps and make her call out my love's name until her voice grew more hoarse than mine by repeating, "My Romeo."
It is my soul that calls out my name. Lovers' voices at night sound silver sweet, the most lovely music to lovers' ears.
Romeo.
My little hawk?
At what time tomorrow should I send the messenger to you?
9 o'clock.
I won't fail. It will feel like 20 years till then. Even forgotten why I called you back.
I'll stand here until you remember.
You'll forget it, so you'll have to stand there forever, because of how much I love your company.
And I'll remain here, even if you keep forgetting. I'll forget that I have any other home but here.
It's almost morning. I want to force you to go. Yet I would not let you move any further than a spoiled child would let his pet bird go. The child so loves the bird that he will not let the bird hop any more than a small distance from his hand before pulling it back by a silk thread.
I wish I was your bird.
My sweet, so do I, but I would pet you so much it would kill you. Good night. Good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I will say good night until it becomes tomorrow.
Sleep well and peacefully. I wish that I were sleep and peace, so I could sleep with you. From here I'll go see my priest, to tell him of my luck and ask for his help.